Look, welcome to Terry's Tips, guys. Look, I got my voice back, and you get a notebook and get a pen, because today we're going to talk about 5 ways to increase your credit score, guys, in 30 days, super quick. And guys, listen, this is no matter what level you're at, whether you're a 400, a 500, or whether you're like a 700 and trying to get to 750, or a 750 and trying to get to 800. Guys, you can use these tips to increase your credit score no matter where you are in your credit journey. And let me just say something, guys. It's always your goal to have the highest score possible, guys. It equals tens of thousands of dollars. So some of you guys are like, my credit score is good. I need your credit scores to be excellent. This is for personal and for business credit, guys, because this also helps you transition, come on somebody, into business credit and get more money faster, guys. Look, real quick example for you. $100,000 mortgage, guys. The difference between a 3% interest rate and a 5% interest rate is over $41,000, okay? So you cannot tell me that working on your credit score is not important. Get a notebook, get a pen, guys. And if you are new, welcome, guys. My name is Terry. I'm a self-employed entrepreneur, a mother, a YouTuber, but more importantly, board certified credit consultant, board certified credit score consultant. And guys, I've been doing this for over 20 years. Okay. I've helped thousands of people across the nation. I upload brand new videos every Tuesday and Thursday. So make sure you like, share, subscribe, guys. I'll do my nugget at the end. And listen, guys, this whole video is not going to be about authorized trade lines or buying trade lines. We're just going to be real, okay? No more games in 2022. I am not giving you guys these fluff videos, okay? I'm going to give you some real tangible items for you to start with. And guys, number one, well, this is before we even get into number one, guys, get a current copy of your credit report and stop looking at just your score. I cannot help you if you just look at your score and you have no idea what the problem is. So get a copy of your report from Credit Check Total. Guys, I'll put the link in the description, or I recommend like My FICO, because you want to have your FICO score. This is a nugget for all my new people. I drop nuggets through the entire video, okay, guys? So that's a nugget. You want to look at your FICO scores. Why, Terry? Because 95% of lenders use FICO scores, guys. So you don't want to use Credit Karma. They use Vantage scores. You don't want to use Credit Sesame. They use Vantage scores. Guys, the scoring model alone can make you be 10, 20, 30, 50. I've seen even up to 100 sometimes points off. So when you're working on your credit score, you want to use the scoring model that the lenders use. FICO scores, Credit Check Total, or My FICO is what I recommend, okay? And step number one, guys, is to bring your utilization under 10%. Under 10%. 30% and under is good, but if you want the highest score increase in like 30 days, if you're at a 750 and you want to get higher, if you're at like, a 600, need to get to 650, 640, whatever, you want to get your utilization at 10% and under. Now, listen to me, guys. This is where you guys are missing it. I didn't say look at just your balances. I didn't say pay every credit card down to zero. This is where strategy comes in. For all my newbies, I used to work for TransUnion, and I teach high-level strategy to help you get better results faster. So what I mean by 10% utilization, some of you guys are like, well, I don't have the money. You're probably not doing it the right way. Look at your revolving trade lines, your open available credit, guys. This is a nugget. I didn't say collections. I didn't say charge-offs. I said increase your score in 30 days. Start with your open available credit, okay, guys? And you're looking at your revolving trade lines. Revolving is your credit cards, and like your lines of credit are the best two examples. Not your card note, not your mortgage, not your student loans, not your personal loans, your revolving trade lines. Guys, put them in order. So as I'm giving you this video, as I'm giving you these items, guys, I want you to make a list and do each one of these things for your credit report. That way you can actually have the results. So look at your revolving trade lines. Put them in order, guys, with the lowest credit limit first. So if you have a $500 card, and then a $1,000 card, and then a $3,000 card, and maybe a $5,000 card, you're putting the smallest credit limit first, guys. And you are going to be super aggressive with paying the smallest one down first, guys. This is a credit strategy, not a debt strategy, a credit strategy. Meaning that the utilization, guys, is average for the FICO scoring model. So some of you guys get extra money and you throw $100 on this card and $200 here and $300 there with no rhyme or reason. No, that's why you guys are not getting the results. If you want to get a super big increase in 30 days or less, tackle the smallest cards first, because that will make the utilization go down faster with less money out of pocket. So if you have 2 or 3 cards that are at 0% utilization and 1 or 2 that are bigger, but they're at higher utilization, 60%, 70%, when it averages, guys, it will bring your overall utilization down faster with less money out of pocket, which will skyrocket, y'all, give you a much bigger credit score increase. Okay, guys? So the smallest cards, and please understand that $500 on a $500 card is 100% utilization. Just like, guys, $5,000 on a $5,000 card is 100% utilization. It's the ratio that goes into your score, not the dollar amount. The ratio, not the dollar amount. So that's why I said high level strategy. Look at your revolving trade lines, smallest credit limit first, pay those down to 0, let it update an average and get your utilization at 10% and under. That's step number 1 to getting a score increase in 30 days. Another way, step number 2, right, is to dispute the inquiries. The hard inquiries, okay, guys? So always remember, depending on the scoring model, depending on what else is on your credit report, one inquiry can be about 5 to 7 points. So even if you get 3 to 5 inquiries deleted, guys, that can give you 10, 20, sometimes 30 points on your credit score quickly. And it's not super hard to do. You're always doing your disputes in writing to all 3 credit bureaus. So for inquiries, a couple of tips. Waiting for inquiries that you're disputing ones that did not result in an open account. Did you hear me? So if you applied for Discover and you got Discover, you are not disputing that Discover inquiry, guys. Only dispute the inquiries you feel are inaccurate, unfair, not authorized, you don't recognize, and did not result in an open account. Especially now in this day and age, guys, it's January 2022. Real quick, thank you to everybody who shouted me out for my birthday. My birthday was January 23rd. Thank you guys so much. I'm going through responding to all you guys as quickly as I can. Okay, back to our video. But guys, so this is where you want to look at inquiries that you've had about 90 days or so or older, and you don't want to dispute the ones that resulted in an open account, because now in 2022, 2021, we've been seeing that if you dispute the inquiry and you got the account, sometimes they will close the account and that will tank your score. Okay, guys, so you're disputing the inquiries. You got a copy of your report from all 3 bureaus. You're looking at the actual inquiries. You're disputing the inquiries with the credit bureau that you do not feel should be on your credit report, with the goal, I'm going to give you guys a goal, a benchmark of only having 6 hard inquiries on your credit report in a 24-month time frame. Got it, y'all? And I have some specific videos on just inquiries. I will link them to this video. That way, if you need more information about that, you can look right there. Okay, that was way number 2. Number 3, guys, is bring anything that is past due current immediately. And this is for your open available credit. Again, guys, I still have not talked about collections or charge-offs. Some of you guys are not getting the results that you want because you're focusing in the wrong area. Okay, guys? So always get into your spirit. The order in what you do things can dictate your success. To increase your score quickly in 30 days, we are going to talk about that next, but you're looking at the open available credit first. That factors more heavily into your score, guys. I'm telling you what I know. I used to work for TransUnion. Got it, probably less than 12 people in the nation that are in credit repair that used to actually work for a credit bureau, and I am one of them. Okay, guys, so anything that's past due current on your open accounts. So that means if you're currently past due on your car note, personal loans, student loans, mortgage, credit card, lines of credit, anything that is a current creditor, bring that current immediately. You cannot have past due items on your accounts for open available credit and have a high score, okay? That's step number 3. That's way number 3. Number 4, guys, is where you dispute the negative items. I still have not talked about authorized trade lines, guys, because I'm telling you what I know. That's a Band-Aid fix, and I'm going to give you guys the real deal so you can have results. So dispute negative items. If there is anything that you feel is inaccurate, unfair, unauthorized, outdated, you don't recognize on your credit report, you as a consumer have a right under the Fair Credit Reporting Act to dispute the items with the credit bureau. So some nuggets right here, guys. You're always doing your disputes in writing. I don't care what none of these videos say. I'm telling you what I know. It can still be done in 30 days because I'm going to tell you to like overnight it and to set a priority or the U.S. priority or certified overnight. Okay, guys? But you're sending a letter in writing to all 3 credit bureaus, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian. You're including 2 forms of ID. How many, Terry? 2, y'all, okay? Your current driver's license, current utility bill, current pay stub, current bank statement showing your name and your address. You want to prove this is a valid dispute coming from you, the consumer, and not some credit repair place. And you also want them to process your dispute, for them to not mark it as frivolous, guys. There is a reason why I tell you to do certain things. The success is in the details. Got it good, y'all? So you're doing it in writing. So list all of your current information because they need that to process your dispute. List all the accounts that you are disputing. You're going to do a personal sweep in this area, right? I'll link my dispute videos to kind of explain what that personal sweep is. And then you're listing the accounts that you want the credit bureaus to dispute, okay? And that's all you're doing. You're saying 2 forms of an ID and you're mailing that off to the credit bureau, okay? Anything you feel is inaccurate, unfair, outdated, any negative information, guys. Another nugget right here. You're not disputing a bunch of positive accounts that are closing at 0 balance. Y'all are killing me, and even some of these credit repair places are doing this where they'll dispute all of your accounts. Guys, if you have an account, let's say you have a car from Toyota. I need to give you an example because one reason why sometimes you guys are actually damaging your score, okay, is that let's say you have a car and you paid it off 2 years ago and it's a 0 balance and closed that had no late payments. I see you, consumers, and I also see credit repair places that don't really know what they're doing and credit specialists that don't really understand the scoring model disputing those good accounts. Guys, no, you still want those old accounts, especially if it's a 0 balance closed, no negative information. Guys, it helps you with longevity. It helps you with your credit mix. It helps you with the amount of positive and negative trade lines you have. It helps you with showing a lender that you had a big debt that you paid off before on time. You leave those accounts alone. They're not actively helping you build your score because they're not open available credit, but they are helping you with the FICO scoring model that looks in those other areas. So you're only disputing the negative, inaccurate information. Got it, y'all? All right. And step number 5, guys, is for you to actually do Goodwill letters for the accounts that you currently have, your open available creditors that have late payments. Now, guys, Goodwill letters still work. They've always worked if you do them the right way. Now, you cannot have, and so what is a Goodwill letter? A Goodwill letter is when you have a late payment on a current account. So your current car, your current mortgage, your current credit card. And you don't want to dispute it with the credit bureaus, guys, because they know who you are. They can validate the debt. You're wasting your time and your money. But a Goodwill letter is when you're writing a letter to the creditor directly. So you have a Discover credit card, you relate with Discover, you're writing a letter to Discover directly, and you're asking them almost like to forgive the late payment. Now, some nuggets. If you've had 20 late payments on the account, are they going to do it? No. I don't give you guys fluff. That's why you're going to focus on the other areas. Some of these things will be for all of you. Well, some of you guys will need all these things. Some will need 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 or all 5. It's going to vary, right? But if you have 5 and 6 and 7 late payments, they're not going to do it. If you have 1, maybe 2. 1, maybe 2. You guys can do that Goodwill letter, not even give you another nugget. Let's say you have 3, but one was in 2021, one was in 2017, and one was in 2015. You guys are being greedy. Look, ask them to remove everything. Always remember, strategy is that the most recent late payment is hurting you the most, right? The lenders are looking at the last 12 months of your payment history more heavily. So if you have a late payment in 2021, right, and then you have 2 late payments in 17 and 16, guys, write the Goodwill letter and just ask them to remove the late payment from 2021. Come on, somebody. I'm trying to help. Look, I freed somebody with that. So sometimes you guys are not having success because you're writing the wrong kind of letter, you're sending it to the wrong place, or you're asking for too much. Bring it current also. You can't be past due and then ask them to remove late payments. So make sure your account is current, you're bringing utilization down, and then do the Goodwill letter. I recommend you fax it because it's helping your credit score in 30 days. For Goodwill, you can fax it to the actual creditor directly, okay? Be specific what you're asking them to do, why you're asking them to do it, outline how long you've had the card, and tell them what their experience was, why you're asking them to remove it, and fax that thing off and wait for them to respond. Guys, I've had people where they write 2 or 3 letters, and the very first time it was a no. The second time it was a no. The third time it was a yes. It's almost like whose desk is guest on. I'm just going to be honest with you, right? It's corporate America most of the time. So write the Goodwill letters for any late payments on current accounts to the actual company directly, not the credit bureau. Got it, guys? And 2 bonuses. Student loans. If your credit score is low due to student loans, guys, we have free. How much did that cost, Terry? Free. Y'all know I'm being so extra because I'm so happy I got my voice back. I'm sorry. Sorry for the new people. Y'all like, what is wrong with this lady? So guys, free student loan consultations. Do not be held in bondage over student loans. They can be fixed. They will be fixed. There's solutions. Business owners and successful people make decisions based on the facts. Contact me for a free student loan consultation. I'll put the link in the bio. Find out what your situation is. Get a solution. That's it. But stop ignoring it. Stop closing your eyes because student loans do not go away. Not even in bankruptcy, y'all. Okay. And another bonus is you can piggyback on credit. Now, I did not say buy a trade line. I did not say spend $3,000, $4,000 because you guys can use that for your actual paying down your utilization, which will increase your score better because it's your primary trade lines. I'm trying to free somebody, okay? But if you have a friend, family member, husband, wife, girlfriend, whatever, they have a good trade line, a good credit card. So say they have, Capital One, and it has been open for 3 years and has no late payments. It has 10% utilization. You guys can ask them to add you as an authorized user because they're doing it as a friend. You're not paying any money, and that can give you a temporary boost. Now, you're not going to get approved for a mortgage or for business credit because of that, but that in combination with everything else will give you a boost. I say 1, maybe 2 at the most. What you're not doing is some of you guys are asking to be authorized users on these accounts, and it's like 3 late payments, or the utilization is 90%, or the person opened up the card 2 days ago. Listen to me. If you are going to be an authorized user and piggyback, right, then make sure that the account matches that criteria, or else you're actually damaging your score, not helping it. Okay, guys? So let's recap. 5 ways to increase your score in 30 days. Number one was to pay down utilization under 10%. Number 2 was to dispute inquiries. Number 3 was to bring past due accounts current. Number 4 was to dispute negative items. And number 5 was to write your Goodwill letters. And I gave you nuggets in every area for all those items. Then I gave you 2 bonuses about the free student loan consultations and about piggybacking, but making sure that you're not paying for it and that the card matches the criteria that will actually help you. Got it good, guys. And for my nugget, guys, I am just gotta be real, okay? So I had given advice that I don't take. I personally don't take advice from people, personal credit, business credit, financial investing advice from people that I would not trade lifestyles with. Now, I had somebody argue me down on Facebook, and I'm gonna just say this. They were like, well, even though I don't have, those results, I can help people, and I've failed at things, I've learned from that. I get it, right? Yes, you can learn from failure. But guys, part of the reason why we're having problems is because people are telling you how to be an entrepreneur that don't own a business. People are telling you how to be a wife or a husband that aren't married. People are telling you how to be a parent that don't have kids. People are telling you how to invest that don't own investment properties. Like even me, I do Section 8 irregular renting, but I don't do Airbnb. So you don't hear me giving out a whole bunch of advice about Airbnb. Now, do I know about Airbnb? Absolutely. But do I also know as a successful investor that I know more by actually doing the work? Come on, somebody. I'm going to argue that person down all day long because the person that has the results also had failures. So because they're going through the process, guys, it's a certain level of knowledge that you have when you actually have the result. You've actually retired yourself. You've actually invested our real estate investment. You actually put cars on Turo. You've actually made $1 million. You've actually been a self-employed entrepreneur for 5 years. It's a different level of knowledge. So my advice to you is that you do not take business, financial, or credit advice from anybody you wouldn't trade lifestyles with. Everybody has an opinion, but I want to know who has the results. Got it good, guys. All right, I hope that was helpful. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and have a super amazing day on purpose, guys.